Today, I'm giving you more value than most paid courses out there. Because what you're about to hear isn't theory, it's lived experience. If you're struggling with the mental side of trading, this might just be the most important video of your trading career. Let's get into it. Lesson 1. Zoom out. When I first started, I had $5,000 in my account. Every tick, every candle, every win and loss. It all felt personal. Every red candle felt like a punch in the gut. But here's what I learned. Trading isn't about winning every day. It's about winning in the long run. When you zoom out, the chaos starts to make sense. You realize one losing day means nothing if your system wins over time. I've had entire months where I barely made a profitable trade. Then suddenly, a month later, I'd make over $100,000. That's the irony. The biggest wins often follow the darkest days, if you can just survive long enough to reach them. Trading is a marathon, not a sprint. You build it mile by mile, brick by brick, day by day. When you stop obsessing over each trade and start thinking in years, not days, that's when the game changes. So the next time you feel the urge to panic over a single loss, remember, step back, zoom out, and breathe. Lesson 2. Eliminate expectations. Here's a painful truth. Expectations can destroy your trading. I used to wake up every morning saying, today I'll make $500. No, $1,000, maybe even $2,000. Sounds motivating, right? Wrong. It was a trap. That mindset forced me to trade when no setups were there. And guess what? Those were the trades that cost me the most. I thought I had to trade every day to be a real trader. But real traders don't chase, they wait. Some days the best trade is no trade, because sometimes the market whispers and other times it's completely silent. I learned this lesson the hard way. The best traders expect nothing. Expect nothing, and you'll never be emotionally crushed by a loss. Expect nothing, and you'll be pleasantly surprised by your wins. Trading isn't about forcing results. It's about executing a process without expecting a reward. That's true freedom. Lesson 3. Stop thinking about money. The moment I stopped chasing the dollar, I started making it consistently. Crazy, right? When I stopped thinking, how much did I make or lose, and started asking, what did I learn today? Everything changed. We don't take losses. We take lessons. Every trade, and win or lose, has something to teach you. Maybe it's patience. Maybe it's discipline. Maybe it's a reminder to trust your plan. I've journaled over 1,000 pages, not to track money, but to track growth. The money? That's just the scoreboard. The real game is inside your head. The goal isn't to make money. The goal is to master execution, to follow your system flawlessly. Once you do that, the money follows naturally. Always. Lesson 4. Trade with your A game only. You can't trade your best when you aren't your best. These days, I do a mental scan every morning before the market opens. How did I sleep? Am I calm, focused, distracted? Do I have other things pulling at my attention today? If I'm not 100% there, I simply don't trade. Because I've seen what happens when I ignore that feeling. Your body and your mind are the engines that drive your trades. If one of them is off, the car crashes. Discipline in your body breeds discipline in your trading. It's all connected. Physical energy, mental focus, emotional control. The markets don't care how you feel, but your results absolutely will. Lesson 5. Pickiness equals profits. In my early years, I thought more trades meant more profits. I was wrong. So wrong. Now I trade just a handful of trading pairs. That's it, because I've learned their personalities. I know how they move, when they fake out, when they run. I've built a relationship with them, like close friends. You don't need 10 trades a day. You need one perfect setup, executed perfectly. So be picky. Protect your focus, because the less you trade, the more you win, if you choose wisely. Lesson 6. Protect your capital at all costs. Your number one job isn't to make money, it's to not lose money. Capital is oxygen. Without it, you can't breathe, can't trade, can't grow. The best traders aren't the ones who make the biggest profits. They're the ones who lose the least on bad days. The professionals survive because they manage risk like hawks. They use hard stops. They position size like surgeons. They live to trade another day. That's the key. Staying in the game long enough to win it. So the next time you think, it's just a small over leverage, I'll be fine, remember this. One undisciplined trade can erase months of progress. Be the trader who plays defense like it's life or death. Lesson 7. Stop fighting the trend. The market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. If the trend's up, go long. If it's down, go short. Simple doesn't mean easy, but it's the difference between thriving and surviving. Because here's the truth. Strong traders don't predict, they react. They listen, they adjust. Adaptability beats strength. Every time. The adaptable survive, not the stubborn. So let go of the ego that whispers, I know what's coming next. The market doesn't care what you think. Ride the wave that's in front of you, not the one you wish was there. Because the second you stop fighting the trend, you start compounding your wins. Lesson 8. If you miss a trade, it's fine. Fear of missing out. That twitchy feeling in your gut when you see a perfect setup take off without you. Trades are like buses. Miss one, there's always another coming. FOMO is a liar. It tells you that this is the last opportunity you'll ever get. But that's never true. The market isn't going anywhere. There will always be another setup, another chance, another bus. You can't catch every move, and you don't need to. Trading maturity is when you stop chasing and start waiting. You learn to love patience, because patience protects profits. So next time you feel that FOMO fire in your chest, remember, there will always be another bus. Just make sure you're still on the platform when it arrives. Lesson 9. Accountability is everything. This is the final and most powerful lesson. Accountability. Because when you write something down, you make it real. And when you hold yourself accountable, you stop breaking promises to yourself. Accountability is the bridge between goals and growth. Without it, discipline fades. And without discipline, trading is just gambling in disguise. The trader who owns every decision, every mistake, every win, that's the trader who lasts. These 9 truths changed my life. Trading is brutally hard. It'll test your patience, your ego, your sanity. But there's a light, a massive light, waiting at the end of that tunnel. Remember this. The market rewards patience. It punishes ego. Pray, grind, focus, repeat. That's what it takes. Subscribe for more videos that sharpen your mind, not just your chart.